It's different when you're like, this is my dream school, but then when you get that acceptance and you're like, I'm going to my dream school, it hits me every single day, and I'm just so incredibly blessed. We did this.
I knew from the time that I knew what college was. I was going to a HBCU. I'm a third-generation HBCU attendee. I knew it was a matter of not if, it was a matter of which one.
I just wanted somewhere where I felt like I was gonna fit in on campus, be able kind of to like make my own name outside of being a Black person, and so that's why I chose HBCU.
When you think about an HBCU experience, the first things that come to your mind, are the Greek life, or it's the education, or it's the alumni connections, or just the atmosphere of being surrounded by Black excellence.
Academics is first. We look for students with great grades, because that means we know that they're serious about the education.
Our entering class in the fall had a GPA of 3.7 and an SAT average of about 1,200.
What we produce are teachers and nurses and engineers. They are the people who make society work. They are the people who get their hands dirty and try to figure out how we can improve the world around them. Our students are poised to do really big things.
When I got my acceptance letter, I was like, I got in. I got in. And I was so happy. I was like, I got the scholarship. I was jumping up and down and screaming. I think the people thought I was having some kind of crazy reaction, but I was just like, I did it. I was like, I did it.
When I came here, stepped foot on the campus, the light bulb moment kind of went off.
My first day, I remember feeling a whirlwind of emotions, like overwhelming, but like so exciting at the same time. It was really like an overwhelming amount of like love and support.
When I finally got to campus, it really felt like a sense of community.
The CAF is just a fun place to be. Like, kind of feels like a family reunion. You come in, everybody's just chilling, hanging out.
Insane Zoo House. Joining a fraternity was important to me because I didn't have any brothers at home. I came to A&T and I was looking for an organization that was driven around brotherhood, that had some male figures, some male role models that I could look up to.
I was a DJ on campus for several years. On top of that, I joined Sigma Lambda Beta fraternity, the largest Latino-based fraternity in the country. I met my wife here, and she's the chapter founder for Sigma Lambda Gamma, the Latina-based sorority here on campus. The Greek life here is amazing.
My sorority is big on service and sisterhood. We are known for amazing role models, politicians. So being able to be a part of that legacy and be able to contribute to that legacy is an amazing feeling.
There's a lot to do on campus. There's so many groups and organizations, and there's always something happening on campus and off campus. I know Anime Aggies is popping.
Yes.
At a HBCU, the band is just a part of the culture. It's multifaceted. Playing for football games, playing for basketball games, playing for convocations, playing for graduation. So it's just integrated into the very culture of what we do here at HBCUs.
You can feel it in your chest whenever you're in the stadium.
Yeah, you get a really good energy. You get hyped up with the football game because you know it's going to go down with the band coming out.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to jig. I can't even jig.
The alumni base here is amazing. When you come in as a freshman, they treat you just like you've been here for 10 years, like they've known you their whole life. Especially for those who may be out of state and may be coming far away from home, to know that you can come to a place and so quickly and so easily feel like you're at home.
Well, I'm a product of an HBCU, and I want to provide that same type of experience that was given to me.
I went to school here. My twin sister went to school here. My nephew, my niece, my nephew's wife. I have a cousin on this campus right now. This place is hugely impactful to my own family. I came to school here having never met a person who had a PhD, and now I have one. And now my sister has one. And now my niece has a master's degree, right? And so we are changing the academic and professional trajectory of our family through this institution. And so why wouldn't I want to be here?
This is the most diversity I've ever seen. We're not all the same. We're all from different backgrounds. We come from different places.
When I was in high school, I felt like I had to conform to a certain Black population because there weren't many. When I found out I didn't have to be not one way, not two way, I can be any type of way I wanted to be, it was awesome.
As a member of like the LGBTQ plus community, FAMU has welcomed me in with open arms. We have diversity, equity, inclusion now, so that office in our department is solely about trying to make sure that we're inclusive of all FAMU students, no matter your race, no matter your sexuality, no matter your economic background.
I didn't have that representation of saying, you're from the same neighborhood I'm from. You grew up in the same environment. You went through the same struggles. You broke through the same barriers. And so I share all of that with transparency because I don't want my students to feel alone in the journey. I don't take that responsibility lightly. I take it on with pride.
We want to support everyone who comes to this campus. That builds a confidence in students to know that they can go anywhere in this world and accomplish anything.
I didn't expect to get here and to feel so fully accepted. HBCUs really do that because you're never worrying about your race on campus. So you get to decide who and what you want to be.
We have a supportive family no matter what. I kind of became friends with them after coming onto campus, and I've always been having them behind my back no matter what.
My mom always stressed the importance of when you went to college to make a home away from home. I feel like you can walk on the quad, you're gonna speak to everybody because you know everybody here. Even your professors, you have personal relationships. It makes you want to excel, it makes you want to enjoy every moment of it. It builds up pride. I have to take care of this university. I have to shine bright because I want to make my school look good. I want to make my family look good.
Now A&T has turned from the dream to home. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm about to go home. And you're like, wait, I'm going back to campus. You're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go back to the house, knowing good and well I am going back to my dorm room.
It really is a family over here from, you could say, your first day on campus until your last day on campus. And even beyond that, no matter where you are, you could be in the airport and you have on paraphernalia, somebody gonna say, ooh, you graduated from Southern? Look, let me hook you up.
We're always trying to get them to the finish line. At the end of the day, there's no show, no note, no dance routine that is going to equate to your degree. That is the goal when you show up and your parents drop you off, and then when they come to pick you up, it's the handshake. There's no greater thing than that for me.
That make them a whole person, that helps them fulfill their purpose, and that allows them to be impactful in their own lives, but in the lives of the people around them.
Once you cross that stage, you're immediately a representation of not just your HBCU, but all HBCUs. I've never seen anything like it, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.